Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 4 of the Pokemon Premier League. My name is CBAD, coach of the Detroit Stewings. We are taking on the Don Mephisto. Very excited for this matchup. I have heard a lot of good things about him as a person, as a player, as a battler. Very excited to really go up against somebody. It's always fun to go up against somebody that I've never gone up against, and just somebody with as good of a battling reputation as him. I'm super stoked for it. Hope you guys are too. Leave a like, subscribe if you are new. There will be some text floating somewhere on screen in post-production if you guys want to hop right on ahead of the battle. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that unless you're in a time crunch. But watch Teambuilder so you guys know what I'm bringing and why I'm bringing it. Yeah, definitely got our work cut out for us this week. There are some hitters on his side of the field, but I think we've got the 6 that we need to bring this week. So yeah, all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the team. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. You guys are going to start to see some teams appear on screen right about now. My opponent has a team that consists of Kyurem, Landorus Incarnate, Lokix, Raikou, Tentacruel, Skeledirge, Cobalion, Abomasnow, my fellow Americans, Abomasnow, Wigglytuff, Smeargle, Volbeat, and Oranguru. 2 Terra Captains, Lokix terrestrializing into Terra Bug, Smeargle terrestrializing into Normal, Ghost, or Water. So with his team, he obviously does have the most amount of Pokemon that you can draft. You can draft anywhere with your point value from 10 to 12 Mons. He has all 12. I don't necessarily think like Oranguru and Volbeat are going to show up. I think Smeargle is going to show up. I think Skeledirge is going to show up. I think Raikou has to show up as well. It's very, very fast. On paper, it outspeeds almost everything aside from Sneasler and Inteleon. Landorus could show up. Lokix is scary, but we'll talk about that as we go there. But yeah, let's go ahead and start breaking it down. First Pokemon we are bringing is Lanfan, the Ogerpon Hearthflame. She is rocking, of course, her Hearthflame mask with the Mold Breaker ability, Swords Dance, Spiky Shield, Ivy Cudgel, and Knockoff. We have 248 EVs in HP, 20 in attack, 240 in speed with a Jolly Nature. This one to me is very straightforward. Ogerpon Hearthflame outspeeds everything except for Raikou. Raikou cannot do much to hit me super effectively, if anything, if I think about that hard enough. You know, Scald is neutral, Thunderbolt's resisted, Aura Sphere's neutral, things along those lines. So we really don't need to worry about the Ogerpon Raikou interaction really all that much. 240 speed is going to put us above Cobalion and below, so we are outspeeding 10 or 11 out of the 12 Pokemon that Mephisto has. Ivy Cudgel and Knockoff go crazy into his team. Either one for Cobalion or for Raikou, Ivy Cudgel for Cobalion, either one for Landorus, Knockoff for Tentacruel, either one for Kyurem, Ivy Cudgel for Lokix and Volbeat, either one for Smeargle, Knockoff into Skeledirge, and I'll talk about that in a second. Ivy Cudgel for my fellow Americans, Knockoff for Oranguru, Ivy Cudgel for Wigglytuff. The cool thing about Ogerpon is that it can set up in front of Skeledirge with the Mold Breaker ability. We can go for a Swords Dance, and we will go through the Unaware with that and be able to get a very, very nice chunk of damage off. Max amount of HP while keeping that odd number amount of HP, the 248 EVs, we end up at 363 HP. So we can come in on hazards on an odd number of times if we need to. He does have 3 very reliable rockers in Cobalion, Landorus, and Wigglytuff. So pretty easy to get rocks up in front of me, I'd say, outside of the, of course, the Hatterene threat, which we are bringing. You'll see later on. And then the rest into attack at +2, just 20 EVs into attack is going absolutely crazy. So very excited for this Pokemon. Next up, we are bringing Hawkeye the Inteleon. She is rocking her Scope Lens with the Sniper ability, Snipe Shot, Ice Beam, Protect, and Flip Turn. I swear to God, I'm going to get a crit on Snipe Shot one of these days. I am going to get a crit Snipe Shot one of these days. 40 EVs in defense, 252 in attack, 216 in speed with a Timid Nature. 216 in speed with a Timid Nature. We are outspeeding everything on Mephisto's side of the field. 252 EVs in special attack, just to maximize the amount of damage output. 40 EVs in defense for I believe all of his priority. Cobalion has Vacuum Wave, so all of the likely priority we will then put into defense there. Something that I didn't mention on Ogerpon that I'll mention on Inteleon as well is that we are running a lot of Mons with Protect for first impression low kicks. So Protect on this, Snipe Shot and Ice Beam just go very, very well into Mephisto's team aside from like the Tentacruel, but we are running Terra Water if we do want that extra damage output here. We are bringing both Terra Captains this week, so I think it'll be more used on Rhyperior, but if we find ourselves in a scenario where it's like YOLO, Terra Water, Snipe Shot, and hope for some crits, we can go for that. Next up, of course, as I just said, we are bringing Alex Louise the Rhyperior. He is rocking his Lumberry with the Lightning Rod ability, Earthquake, Rock Blast, Ice Punch, and Rock Polish. 136 EVs in attack, 140 in special defense, 232 in speed with an Adamant Nature. At +2, we are outspeeding. Let me get my 348. We are outspeeding Cobalion and below. Raikou, again, not doing too much to us. We will be immune to the electric moves because we have the lightning rod. It can go for like an aura sphere or something. We do have the Lumberry. Could get like a Scald Burn from Raikou. Could get like a Scald Burn or a Poison from Tentacruel. Volbeat, Smeargle can all want to do stuff. Skeledirge could like try to status. So Lumberry is just really all encompassing there. Earthquake, Rock Blast, Ice Punch, and Rock Polish. 136 EVs in attack. Adamant. We are doing an insane amount of damage to the entirety of Mephisto's team. Earthquake for Raikou and Cobalion. Ice Punch for Landorus. Earthquake for Tentacruel. Rock Blast, 3 to 4 hits can do some very, very good damage to Kyurem. Rock Blast, of course, for the low kicks. That's just going to blow it backwards. Same thing with the Volbeat. Rock Blast also for like a Sash Smeargle. Earthquake into the Skeledirge. Rock Blast into Abomasnow. Earthquake for Oranguru and Wigglytuff. Just a lot. And then the rest into special defense just because we don't have that much special defensive bulk. We're not running Solid Rock or anything like that to nerf any sort of especially offensive hit. So we do want a little bit of that extra bulk just to stay around there. Next up, we are bringing Darius the Rillaboom. This is my anti-Smeargle lead. So Darius is rocking his loaded dice with the Grassy Surge ability. We have Bullet Seed, Protect, High Horsepower, and Knockoff. 220 EVs in attack, 112 in defense, 176 in speed with a Jolly Nature. Darius is our lead no matter what. I do not want to... So the way that I can foresee this going... Smeargle obviously having access to the 2 new hazard setting moves in Ceaseless Edge and Stone Axe. It doesn't need to click Stealth Rock in front of my Hatterene or anything like that. So it can guaranteed get up hazards with those moves. Magic Bounce does not bounce back the hazards that those moves set. We are faster than Smeargle. Max speed Smeargle hits 273 if it is a max speed Smeargle set. It can be a Focus Sash set to go for Ceaseless Edge, Stone Axe, things along those lines. With the loaded dice and the Bullet Seed, we are getting 4 to 5 hits, 220 EVs in attack with the Grassy Surge boost. On top of Stab, is able to take out at 4 hits a EV optimized Smeargle. So if Smeargle has enough speed to outpace like max speed Lantern, and then the rest either into a combination of HP and defense or defense and HP, we knock it out every time. If he's just running max HP, max defense, we have a very small chance at 4 hits with Bullet Seed to knock it out, and we always knock it out at 5 hits. So that's the reason for the loaded dice Bullet Seed set. I really do want to try to prevent hazards. Skeledirge is very like... So if he does get up hazards and we try to spin with Forretress, Skeledirge is always the freest switch in of Draft League history to just come in and start doing stuff to me because I immediately get threatened out by the fire move. And I obviously my Rapid Spin doesn't go off because it's a ghost type. So definitely want to lead with this to prevent Smeargle from doing those things. Project, of course, to avoid the first impression from low kicks. High horsepower for the Raikou, for the Cobalion, for the Tentacruel, for the Skeledirge, as well as Knockoff. Knockoff there for the Skeledirge as well. Knockoff to just be good into removing items as well. 112 EVs into defense, really, like I said, just to be able to take some more physical hits from things like the low kicks, potentially. Next up, we are bringing Winry, the Hatterene. She is holding her Grassy Seed with the Magic Bounce ability, Calm Mind, Stored Power, Draining Kiss, and Protect. 56 EVs in HP, 252 in defense, 88 in special attack, 112 in special defense with a Calm Nature. If the Skeledirge can go away sooner rather than later, Hatterene does a crazy amount of damage this matchup. We will get the defense boost from our Grassy Seed. We are running damn near max defense on there, then plus the Grassy Seed boost, we're able to take some physical hits from things like Cobalion and from low kicks as well. Calm Mind allows us to just be able to be a little bit more offensive, obviously. 136 base special attack. We'll also be able to boost our special defense as well. Draining Kiss is great. He has a lot of high HP targets that Draining Kiss could be good into. And then a combination of the Calm Mind, the Grassy Seed boost and stuff into Stored Power really start to break through his team. Again, Protect there to avoid a first impression scenario from a low kicks, maybe get a little bit of recovery from the grassy terrain. And lastly, we do have fully supportive Full Metal this week. The Forretress, he is rocking his heavy duty boots with the sturdy ability. Spikes, Volt Switch, Light Screen, and Reflect. 252 EVs in HP, 4 in defense, 252 in special defense with a Calm Nature. I don't have too many dedicated switches. I think that's been a downfall of mine in prior Draft League matches or Draft Leagues in general, where I feel that I need to have a switch in to take this hit or this hit or this hit. And I'm trying to adapt outside of that play style. I don't know if it's been going well for me this season. I think RNG has not been going well for me this season, but I think my play style has been very well this season. But we'll obviously see how the season progresses. Spikes go a very, very long way in order to help us just start to wear those things down with something like Rhyperior, with something like Ogerpon. Light screen and reflect based on what's on the board left. I can either get a few turns of a light screen up. I can get a few turns of a reflect up. Volt switch is nice for some pivoting as well. Lots of defense, obviously 140 base defense, so we don't need too much boosted there. We are running max special defense just to really help out with things like, you know, Raikou, Landorus, Kyurem, things along those lines. So that is going to be the team. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below, and I'll see you guys in the battle. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with week 4 of the Pokemon Premier League PPL. We are going up against the Don Mephisto. Very excited for this matchup. Check out the link to his channel. Link will be in the description as always. If you guys missed the team builder, I don't know what you guys are doing. You guys can see the 6 that I'm bringing on screen. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you at team preview. All right, what we got cooking here? So I did definitely think that the Skeletor to show up. No Tentacruel. Okay. Skeletor shows up. Smeargle does show up. Raikou shows up. Okay. The low kicks, the Landorus, and the Kyurem. Okay. You know, half and half. Half and half. I'll take it. Raikou's the fastest thing on his side of the field, so that makes sense. Smeargle can lead early on as a hazard setter. We do have the you know, like a Smeargle with Stone Axe or Ceaseless Edge can obviously get those up. I would have to spin them away with Fortress, which gives him like a very excellent switch into the Skeledirge. So really do like leading with Loaded Dice Rillaboom here. Majority of our Pokemon have Protect on there to worry about the first impression from low kicks. Either low kicks or Smeargle could be Terra Captains here. So I'd expect low kicks, quite honestly. Skeledirge is likely unaware. Smeargle, Raikou's probably going to have pressure, Tinted Lens on low kicks, Sheer Force. Spike goes a long way. Spike goes a long way if we can get that up with Fortress here. What is Skeledirge? If we can get Skeledirge low and get low kicks out of the way, Hatterene has a pretty good shot at doing some stuff here too. Also, Inteleon comes in and claims one, aside from Kyurem every time it comes in. So I'm very excited for that. But we will lead off with Rillaboom. That is the game plan against the optimized Smeargle lead. And yeah, I'm excited. All right, let's see. It's off with Leonardo. That is going to be the Smeargle. Okay, that is fine by me. We'll get the Grassy Surge up. Could be Focus Sash. Like I said, the offensive moves can always go for, you know, like I said, the hazards that would bait in the Fortress to then spin to bring in the Skeledirge, which obviously very offensively threatens that out. So I'll go for the Loaded Dice Bullet Seed here. We are knocking out an EV optimized Smeargle every time at 4 hits. Burning Bulwark. Ooh, okay. In case of the Fake Out or the Grassy Glide or anything, I like it. I like it. I'm going to go for it again. This is big damage. This is 4 to 5 hits. It's terrain boosted as well. So let's try it. Let's see what we got. Withdraws. Okay. The Burning Bulwark is nice. I love that tech. Love that tech. Goes out into Pablo. Pablo's going to be the low kicks. Okay. We are never faster than this thing, so I will go for a Spiky Shield here. Or a Protect here, rather, just in case. Just to burn that first impression. If it is not choice banded, oh, that's huge. Okay. Okay. That's a good one. I'm going to try to go for a Bullet Seed here. But this is crazy. Yeah, this is a great set. Oh, I'm faster? I am faster. Okay. I get as much damage off as I can on this thing. Man, any 5 hits would have been great here. Here's Leech Life. Okay. Oh, yeah. There we go. Low kicks, KOs, Rillaboom with Leech Life. Okay. Yeah, fine by me. Fine by me. I mean, yeah. Swords Dance low kicks is crazy. So low kicks, if you are just like a +1 like Sucker Punch, if I go into let me see. So what if you're like, what if you are because we've got the Inteleon here. Low kicks. Like a +1 Sucker Punch. It gets Sucker Punch, right? I'm not freaking myself out here for nothing. Yeah, it does get Sucker Punch. Okay. So Sucker Punch can knock out Inteleon, so I definitely think we go out into Ogerpon here. And I'll just go for the Ivy Cudgel. 66 to 78 if he's like Akaberry on this thing. But we knock it out otherwise. Withdraws. Okay, good. We can scare it out. Into the Skeledirge. Okay. Grass terrain disappeared, so my Grassy Seed on Hatterene is a little bit, unfortunately is not usable right now. We will get our Swords Dance up against this thing. Goes for the Flame Charge. Okay. I think even at +1, like, you're pretty slow. I mean, you could be, but I'm still going to do a +1 knockoff here. +2 knockoff. Yep. Okay. Skeledirge, we've got Flame Charge, Torch Song, and it gone. All right, Ogerpon KOs. Ogerpon KOs the Skeledirge with Ivy Cudgel, or knockoff, excuse me. Okay, I'm in a pretty good spot with Ogerpon. Raikou can come out here to revenge me, as could the low kicks to an extent, depending on the priority. I want to keep this thing around because it's obviously faster than everything. We didn't see the Sucker Punch right out the gate, so maybe he doesn't have it on low kicks. We do see Leech Life. Here we go. All right, here comes the Landorus. +2 Ivy Cudgel knocks you out. You'd have to be Scarf to outpace me, and at that point, we've got some answers there. So I'm going to go for the Ivy Cudgel. Earth Power, 64 to 76. All right. Landorus KOs Ogerpon with Earth Power. You are Scarfed. Okay. Now with that in mind, let me go check Rhyperior, Landorus, your choice Scarf. And I Terra Water. I can live the Earth Power if I Terra Water. Does Inteleon live that from Choice Scarf? Landorus. Not Life Orb. Ugh, yeah. Could go out into Fortress here. Fortress could be a play. Let me see. Landorus, non-Life Orb, Earth Power. 51 to 61 to Hatterene. We're going Rhyperior. We're going to go pop the Rhyperior. I will Terra Water. I think I just Terra Water because at +2, I'm still not faster than everything. So I will Terra Water Ice Punch. Very offensive team. My goodness. Swords Dance low kicks threw me for a loop there. I do love the Burning Bulwark on Smeargle. Fortress could have been the play and get a light screen up in front of this thing. So if that's the case, if this exchange doesn't work out in my favor, then so be it. All right, so I'm gonna get an Ice Punch off here. And I think I'm gonna Rock Polish after that. I've got the Lumberry. Yeah, I'm gonna Rock Polish here. The Nuzzle's gonna give me a Lightning Rod boost. Could get Hazards up. The Skeledirge is gone. Ceaseless Edge. Misses the Ceaseless Edge. That's big. That's pretty big. Because from here, I believe I just... Do I go for another Rock Polish to be faster than Scarflandrus? Do I go for another Rock Polish to be faster than Scarflandrus? I think so. I'm going to go for it. Now that I know that he's Scarfed, I'm going to go for it. Here's Ceaseless Edge. Alright, puts me at 96. I will go for an Earthquake here. There's the Burning Bulwark. I'm just going to spam Earthquake. I should be faster than a Scarflandrus at +4. All right, Rhyperior, you got this, buddy. You got this, buddy. All right, Rhyperior KOs. Rhyperior, if I can spell Rhyperior, KOs Smeargle with Earthquake. Okay. One layer of spikes up. I can always spin with Fortress if I need to. All right. The low kicks comes in here. Now, we know you are not banded, so a first impression, if you decide to tear a bug, is going to do 39 to 46. Sucker Punch is doing 22 to 27. I will simply go for the Rock Blast here. There's the Terra Bug. Terra Bug first impression is going to do 39 to 46 to me. From Adamant Tinted Lens. Brings me down to 44%. Oh, no. Okay. All right. That's fair. That's fair. I am always faster. I will continue to just go for Rock Blast here. I'm at 44%, so there's a chance that another Adamant Terra Bug first impression does not kill me. There is always that chance. But let's play the game. Yep, withdraws. Yep, he's like, nope. He's like, I need my first impression. Here comes Basilio. Was that the Kyurem or the Raikou? There's Raikou. Okay. Two times. All right. I simply go for the Earthquake. Rhyperior KOs Raikou with Earthquake. Okay. Okay. I need to live. I need to live the first impression. I wish I had Protect on this thing. I need to live the first impression. And go for a Rock Blast here. I do not. Ah, that's unfortunate. Low kicks, KOs, Rhyperior with first impression. Okay. I can go out into Fortress here and Rapid Spin. Oh, I don't even have Rapid Spin on this thing. Haha. Do I just Volt Switch here? I'm gonna get a Reflect up in front of this thing. I thought I Rapid Spin. Haha. All right. There's the Leech Life. Should not be doing too much to me. Hello. That was a crit. Okay. I was about to say, I was like, my goodness. Yeah, this guy might be game here if he has the Sucker Punch. I will attempt to go for a Light Screen. That was a huge... Wow. Yeah, that was, what, 102? Yeah, that did 71 to me. Oh, yeah. That was a big crit. Swords Dance, Leech Life, First Impression. Do you have a Sucker Punch? I'll Volt Switch here. I mean... There's the Leech Life. Alright. Low Kicks is a monster. Low Kicks KOs Fortress with Leech Life. Okay. I go into Inteleon here. I have to click Snipe Shot. I have to live against Low Kicks with screens up. +1 with a Reflect up. I'm at, what, 246? So, yes, I can live a First Impression if it comes back in. Snipe Shot has a 50% chance to crit. Here's Valentino. That is the Kyurem. No crit. All right, let's try again. Gonna roll it. Nope. Okay. Freeze Dry. Is that Specs? Might be. Kyurem KOs Inteleon with Freeze Dry. All right. It is all up to Headering here. So I've got one turn of Light Screen up. Kyurem, Choice Specs with the Light Screen up, Freeze Dry. I could go for a Calm Mind. Do I live the First Impression from Non-Bandit is the thing, or Leech Life? I could. I'll go for the Calm Mind here. I also have Protect as well, but he's going to be faster than me. All right. Light Screen wore off. What is Sludge Wave doing to me? 49 to 58. Okay. Well, Draining Kiss here. Brings back 217. We'll go for another one. Unfortunately, his bulk is going to be just enough to keep it, and my investment is going to be just enough to keep this from going forward. Maybe I should have gone for a Stored Power first into a Draining Kiss. Yeah, because then I think Low Kicks just comes in and Leech Lifes me. Yep, I am way too low. That is going to be a 2-0 Mephisto, guys. That is going to be a 2-0 Mephisto. Hatterene KOs Landorus with Draining Kiss. I think Stored Power and a Draining Kiss probably would have been better from there. But I wouldn't have survived the second one, so maybe it was Draining Kiss and a Stored Power. Either way, I was low in that exchange there, even a +1. In comes Pablo. Now, in some world where you're like, lagging tail? You know? I'm going to protect just to burn the first impression. Haha. That's what I'll do there. In some world where... Yep. In some world where I can get a Draining Kiss off here. I could be cussed at. Imagine. Nope. Okay. If I was cussed at, that would have been great. All right. Low kicks, KOs, Hatterene. Hat with Leech Life. And like I said, that is going to be a 2-0. This is going to be a quick game either way. We were talking about it beforehand. Just both very, very offensive teams. You know, it's the game we play at the end of the day. I think Mephisto prepped very, very well. I love the Burning Bulwark on the Smeargle. I would have loved to see the Skeledirge set come together there. But Tinted Lens, Swords Dance Low Kicks just went absolutely ham. So GG to my guy. Go check out his channel. Link will be in the description as always. Yeah, we are currently, unfortunately, 1-3 right now. Looking to bring it back. There's always, you know, we got to give everybody a leg up on us beforehand. So, currently 1-3. Hopefully bringing it back next week. But all that being said, appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you guys thought of the battle in the comment section down below. I want to remind you guys to be great and do great. And I'll see you all next week for game day. Later.